Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Ken Kitts, president of the University of North Alabama, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of UNA, I welcome you to this summer commencement ceremony for bachelor's degree graduates. Please rise as we bow our heads for a moment of silence and give thanks for our many blessings this year and for these special graduates here today. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies' red glare of bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. This ceremony represents a very special time for each graduate and his or her family and friends. To maintain the dignity of this distinctive occasion and out of respect for all of our graduates, we ask that you please silence cell phones and remain seated until the ceremony is ended so that each graduate's name can be heard when announced. Commencement is a celebration of academic attainment, and to bring greetings to you from the academic community of the University of North Alabama, it is my pleasure to introduce you to our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Brian Smith.
Thank you, President Kitts. We're grateful for your leadership. Graduates, today is a day of celebration, a day of joy, and a day of reflection. We gather here to honor your remarkable achievements, your perseverance, and your dedication. As the Provost of the University of North Alabama, it's my distinct pleasure to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. You've navigated the challenges of rigorous coursework, embraced opportunities for growth, and demonstrated the resilience in face of diversity. Your journey has been one of discovery, learning, and transformation. Today, we celebrate not just the culmination of your academic endeavors, but the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities. As you step into this chapter, remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson: "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." You are now equipped with the knowledge, skills, and experiences to make a difference. Whether you pursue further education, enter the workforce, or embark on personal endeavors, let your education be the foundation upon which you build a better future. During your time at UNA, you've built lasting relationships, discovered new passions, and honed your skills. These experiences have not only prepared you for professional success, but have also instilled in you the sense of purpose and a commitment to making the world a better place. Embrace the challenges ahead with confidence, knowing you are capable of achieving greatness, each and every one of you. As you move forward, remember that you are always part of the UNA family. Stay connected, support one another, and continue to embody the values that have guided you thus far. The world needs your courage, your innovation, and your leadership. I leave you with the thoughts from Henry David Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Congratulations and roar Lions.
Thank you, Provost Smith. I want to introduce now several people who are celebrating this special occasion with you and ask that these individuals stand when their names are called. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. On stage with me are Dr. Vince Bruton, Dean of the Cole Honors College, Dr. Ryan Zayak, Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Engineering, Dr. Tara Kirkman, Dean of the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions, Dr. Doug Barrett, Dean of the Sanders College of Business and Technology, Dr. Katie Kinney, Dean of the Spencer College of Education and Human Sciences, Ms. Barbie Terry, Associate Vice President for Alumni Relations and Annual Giving, Dr. Melissa DeFore, our guest speaker, to be formally introduced in a few moments, Dr. Brian Smith, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, and Dr. Justin Carter, Faculty Senate Representative. Please join me in welcoming the stage party. Also joining us on stage are several members of our faculty. Please join me in thanking these faculty members for participating in the ceremonies. Colleagues, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. And finally, last but not least, I would like to recognize and thank Dr. Eric Kirkman, Director of our Kilby Laboratory School and Associate Professor of Education, for providing the amazing music for these ceremonies. Let's give it up for Dr. Kirkman. And now to our guest speaker. It has been our tradition for several years now that the annual recipient of our Eleanor Gonder Phi Kappa Phi Teaching Excellence Award is honored by serving as guest speaker at summer commencement ceremonies. Dr. Melissa DeFore is the recipient of that award for 2026. Dr. DeFore is an associate professor of nursing and has been a member of the UNA faculty now for 8 years. She earned her bachelor's and master's degrees from UNA and then completed her doctoral degree through a joint PhD program with the University of Alabama in Huntsville and the University of Alabama. Dr. DeFore has a breadth of experience in the field of maternal child nursing, and her more detailed bio on page 21 of your program describes her passion for her field and her dedication to her students. The fact that she received our Teaching Excellence Award this year signals that she is highly esteemed both by her students and her campus colleagues. We are most fortunate that an individual so dedicated to student success is a member of our faculty and our campus community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm UNA welcome to one of our own, Dr. Melissa DeFore.
Thank you so much, President Kitts. Good evening, graduates. I am truly honored to stand before you today. I am a first-generation college graduate, and while I was the first in my family to attend college, I wasn't the only one who invested in my dream. My family believed in me and prayed for me so that eventually I could stand before you today. I know many of you have someone in this audience who helped you to reach this very moment, a parent, a grandparent, spouse, sibling, someone who believed in you long before this day arrived. To the families and loved ones here today, thank you. Behind every graduate sitting here today is someone who sacrificed, encouraged, and prayed for you all throughout this journey. I believe that none of us arrive at moments like this by accident. For me, I have always believed that God places people, opportunities, and even detours in our lives for a reason. Looking back now, I can see his hand in so many moments that I couldn't understand while I was living them. When I first came to UNA, I had taken several college classes like tennis, yoga, and weight training twice. I remember finally meeting with my advisor at UNA, and she took one look at my transcript and said, "Well, Melissa, you have basically majored in electives. Let's not take any more of those." Eventually, I made it into nursing school, and truthfully, it was one of the toughest things that I had ever gone through at that point in my life. But the moment I stepped onto a labor and delivery clinical for school, everything changed. It was like I had found exactly where I was meant to be. I had a passion that was ignited, and it has only grown stronger with time. When I graduated and finally got a job in labor and delivery, I poured my heart into it. If there was an extra certification, I got it. If there was a committee to serve on, I wanted to be on it. I wanted to become the kind of nurse that my patients deserved. I was even given the nickname the Pillow Fluffer. It was meant to be a joke because I spent so much time in my patients' rooms. But the truth is, that nickname actually meant something to me because being a pillow fluffer was never really about the pillows. It was about doing small things that make someone feel seen, supported, and cared for. Holding fetal heart rate monitors while squatting at the bedside with patients. Walking up and down the halls, up and down the stairs with someone who is laboring naturally. Adding extra pillows even when they already had like 5. One night, I even sang and danced with a patient while we rocked out to Justin Timberlake because she wanted to labor naturally. One of the things labor and delivery teaches you very quickly is that sometimes the smallest moments matter the most. In these moments where compassion eases their fears, you begin to build trust with your patient, and you remind patients that they are seen and supported, and they are never alone. And I hope that it made them feel like they had a friend on one of their most important days of their lives. After only 6 months on the unit, my manager at the time asked me if I wanted to teach the childbirth classes. And I said, "I'm sorry, what? You want me to teach the childbirth classes? Like I've never even had a kid." And she said, "Melissa, you've got this." And let me tell you something, I fell in love with teaching. That love and passion brought me right here back to UNA to earn my master's degree in nursing education. As my career continued, I ended up becoming the manager of Women's and Children's at Eliza Coffey Memorial Hospital, where I was very committed to improving care for families in our community. I helped introduce clear surgical drapes so our mothers could actually see their babies be born in a cesarean birth. I advocated for VBAC deliveries, and I even helped to design portions of the Women's and Children's unit of what is now North Alabama Medical Center. But as I've learned over the years, God has a way of writing a better story than the ones we write for ourselves. Sometimes He opens doors for us that we never expected, simply asking us to trust Him before we can see where that road leads. So shortly after graduating with my master's degree, I found out 2 life-changing things at the very same time. First, I was offered a full-time teaching position at UNA. And second, my husband and I found out we were expecting our very first baby. I will never forget driving home from a Christmas shopping trip with my parents. I told my mom that I felt like I should accept the job at UNA, but I just wished I had a sign that it was the right decision to move away from the bedside care that I love so much. At that exact moment, my mom pointed to a giant billboard and said, "Well, Melissa, God just gave you a really giant sign." The billboard read, "Home is 60 miles away, the University of North Alabama." I, of course, accepted the position and shortly after began teaching maternity nursing. I never imagined that 2 of my passions would collide in such a meaningful way. One of my favorite things about being a professor is seeing our students get excited about clinicals and seeing those light bulb moments go off and watching their own passions grow. These same students begin walking the halls with confidence. They begin speaking up during patient care, and they begin realizing that they do actually know what they're doing. And I cannot describe to you the pride I feel when I see my former students working in hospitals across our community. Last year, I had a medical procedure, and on the day of my surgery, my entire care team was made up of my former students, my pre-op nurse, my circulating nurse, and even my CRNA. I looked at them and said, well, y'all are literally my dream team. And in that moment, I knew I was going to be okay because I knew them and I knew their character and I knew how hard they had worked in school. And most importantly, I knew the kind of healthcare professionals that they had become. This is why I love to teach. It isn't simply about helping you all pass exams. It's about people and investing in you all in someone else's future. Because education has a ripple effect. Every patient that those nurses care for, every family that they comfort, every life that they touch creates another ripple. And the beautiful thing is, most of us will never know fully how far those ripples travel. Graduates, the same is true for you all. Whether you're becoming a teacher, a nurse, an accountant, an engineer, a business owner, a social worker, or anything else, you may never know how many lives you will actually touch. But I promise you this, you will change them, sometimes without ever even realizing it. One of the greatest gifts in my life has been becoming a mother. My daughter Dallas is 8 years old, and today is actually her birthday. Happy birthday, sweet girl. Dallas has grown up surrounded by my students, so to her, they are really just part of our family. She is always watching me. She watches how I treat people, how I talk about my work, and how I live out the values that I hope to teach. She even calls my students Mommy's Work students. And if you've ever taken one of my exams, you know she has created all of my test passwords, ranging over the years from puppies to chicken nuggets. And one day, she will grow up and find her own path, just like each of you are doing today. Although if you ask her right now, she wants to be an archaeologist, a marine biologist, and a professional basketball player. But more than anything, I hope she chooses to live her life with kindness, compassion, and courage. Because the truth is, the world doesn't just need more smart people. It needs good people. People who care about others. People who do the right thing even when it's not the easiest. People who are willing to make someone else's day just a little bit better. People who are willing to be pillow fluffers. As I close, I'd like to leave you with one final assignment. Don't worry, this one's not graded, and Canvas is definitely not going to remind you about it. I hope, though, you're not going to complete it tonight or even in the next year, but I hope you'll spend the rest of your life working on it. So number one, immerse yourself in your field. Whatever field you've chosen, never stop learning. Earn the certification. Volunteer for those committees. Ask questions and stay curious. Excellence isn't something that you achieve just once. It is something that you choose to do every single day. Number two, just because it's been done that way doesn't mean it's the way it should always be done. Every profession evolves. You are the people who will improve healthcare, education, business, technology, and every other profession represented in this room. Have the courage to ask, how can I make this better? Be someone who leaves this place continuing to learn and create change in your profession. Number three, remember your passion and why you started. Tonight when you get home, write down the top things that you're most excited about in your career. There will be days that are hard, and there will be days that are frustrating. When that happens, you pull that paper out and you remind yourself of why you chose this path. Number four, know that we believe in you, your professors, your family, your friends. We all believe that you can make a positive difference in this world. And finally, number five, be a pillow fluffer. Be the person who goes the extra mile. Never underestimate the power of the little things. Hold the door for someone. Encourage a coworker who's struggling. Stay 5 extra minutes to help someone. Stop and listen when everyone else is rushing around. Success is wonderful, but significance comes when you serve others. Tonight, as you celebrate this incredible accomplishment, I hope you remember that your degree will open doors for you, but the way you treat people will define your legacy. And finally, I leave you with this. We all build homes with our families and our friends, but just like that billboard reminded me that day, UNA will always be one of your homes too. It's where you grew, it's where you struggled, it's where you discovered what you were truly capable of. It's where friendships were formed and your professional passions were ignited and your futures were shaped. And graduates, that's a gift that will stay with you for the rest of your lives. So go build successful careers, continue to learn, have courage to lead, trust God's plan even when you can't see the whole picture yet. Lift others up as you climb, and if years from now you remember nothing else I have said today, I hope you'll remember these words. Be a pillow fluffer, because again, the world doesn't just need successful people. It needs people that are more willing to do the little things that make the biggest difference. Congratulations, you have made it. Now, like I always tell my students at the end of each semester, go change the world and roar lions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. DeFore, for being with us and for those wonderful remarks. It is my pleasure to again introduce Dr. Eric Kurtman for a musical selection.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountain to the prairie to the ocean wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. If you don't mind, stand with me and sing this. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. Thank you.
The Keller Key Award was established as a memorial to the late President James Albert and Miss Mary Glenn Keller. A Keller Key is presented at each commencement to honor the graduates who, on the basis of having earned all credits for the bachelor's degree at this institution, have made the highest scholastic average. Will the following recipients of the Keller Key for this ceremony please proceed to the stage? Trinity Ann Bradley, Summer Grace Land, Logan Truitt Smith, Trinity Ann Bradley completes the Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Criminal Justice. Summer Grace Land completes the Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Interdisciplinary Studies. Logan Truitt Smith completes the Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Interdisciplinary Studies. For this semester, qualifying for the Keller Award meant having a grade point average of at least 4.0 on a 4.0 scale. Please join me in congratulating these students.
The deans will now present candidates for the conferral of their respective bachelor's degrees. Would Dr. Ryan Zayak, Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Engineering, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Arts, Sciences, and Engineering please stand and remain standing? President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degree. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. And congratulations. Would Dr. Doug Barrett, Dean of the Sanders College of Business and Technology, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Sanders College of Business and Technology please stand and remain standing? President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degree. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap, and congratulations. Would Dr. Katie Kinney, Dean of the Spencer College of Education and Human Sciences, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Spencer College of Education and Human Sciences please stand and remain standing? President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
And through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degrees, and I will ask you to move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. And congratulations. Would Dr. Tara Kirkman, Dean of the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions, please come forward?
As you are able, would candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Anderson College of Nursing and Health Professions please stand and remain standing? President Kitts, it is with great pleasure that I present these candidates to you for the conferral of their bachelor's degrees.
Through the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the University of North Alabama, I now bestow upon each of you your respective bachelor's degrees. Please move the tassel from the right edge to the left edge of your cap. And congratulations. Graduates, you are now alumni of the University of North Alabama, and in that regard, our Associate Vice President for Alumni Relations and Annual Giving, Ms. Barbie Terry, will come to the podium to bring you greetings.
Thank you, President Kitts. Graduates, congratulations. Today marks a milestone that you have worked toward for years. So take a minute and enjoy this moment. And no pressure to y'all to enjoy it, but some of you look like your parents have been making you take pictures all day that you didn't want to take. So it's okay to smile and take it all in. As the Chief Alumni Officer at UNA, I have the unique perspective to see not only where you've been, but where you're going. And I can tell you with confidence that when you graduate, your relationship with UNA doesn't end. You join our alumni family. And I know that right now, that's not on your mind. It's not what you're worried about. But it's important that you know that what that means is you're joining a network of Lions across the world who not only want to see you be successful, but they want to help you be successful. Whether you come back for homecoming, which we hope you will, or you mentor a student, or you simply just stay connected with your friends, I encourage you to stay connected. Relationships involve you being engaged, and that means coming back and staying connected with each other, reaching out to your faculty members. Be the person in your communities that those are looking up to that say, I want to do what they did because of who you are. So as you get ready to walk across the stage, remember that no matter where your path takes you, we want to continue to be a part of your story because you are now a part of our story forever. Graduates, we are proud of you, we are excited for you, and we are so happy to welcome you into the alumni family. Congratulations and roar Lions.
Thank you, Ms. Terry. Graduates, all the preliminaries are now over. And it is your time to join us on stage individually to be recognized for the hard work that brings you here this evening. Will the marshals please begin conducting the graduates to the platform? And again, a reminder for all, please remain seated until the ceremony is ended so that each graduate's name can be heard when announced.
Hal Cecil Driscoll. Mr. Driscoll will have his diploma cover presented by his mother, Dr. Melissa Moore, Professor of Geology. Caroline F. Walls. Jennifer Brown Mifflin, summa cum laude. Yuki Nishikawa, summa cum laude. Kaysen Eric Watkins, Cole Honors College. Reginald Bernard Reese, Jr. Carson Presley Lynn. Connor Reed Rogers. Anna Brooke Harper. Logan O'Neill Landers. Ella Kate Bailey. Ian Jack Lacey. Arun Bata. Nathaniel Meisenheimer. Sanem Okal. Preston Clem. Tyrus Jermaine Morris. Maiko Bartman. Tyler James Amos. Logan Truitt Smith, summa cum laude. Emma Catherine Busby, cum laude, Cole Honors College. Amanda Rosalie Mack. Alexis Caroline Marbut, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Megan Dillard Kelso. Nicholas Strong. Tina K. Brewer. Caleb Z. Adams. Ansley Claire Coates, cum laude. Lauren Alexandra Rolling. Austin Stephen Garner. Justin Alexander Luke. Stephen Robert Weber Jr. Autumn K. Tharp. Benjamin Niel Maston. Anthony William Bauer. Sabrina Elise Glover, cum laude, Cole Honors College. Riley Catherine Smith. Dalton Gregory Weeks. Nidra Antrice Williams. Destry John Gilmore, magna cum laude. Bobakar Ducati. Michael Derek Jordan Jr. Hannah Grace Casey, summa cum laude. Jasmine Asensio Degante. Jordan Walker Obar, summa cum laude. Ariana Renee Valverde. Alyssa Riley Ferguson, cum laude. Melanie Ann Lowe, cum laude. Grayson Ballard. Katie A. Criswell. Kelsey Tanae Williams, Cole Honors College. Bryson Ray Sharp, summa cum laude. Jasmine Patrice Turner. Christian Alberto French, cum laude, Cole Honors College. Tristan Gregory. Nora Jeanette Castillo. Trinity Ann Bradley, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Lindley Blair Day, summa cum laude. Haley Grace McCord, summa cum laude, Cole Honors College. Hannah Louise Brown, magna cum laude. Destiny Marie Doyle. James Logan Dye. Nathaniel David Butts. Jeffrey Kendrick Lewis, cum laude. Dallas T. Case. Madison Adriana Pete. Abigail Jean Robertson. Hayden Scott Terrell. Kaylee Estella Brown. Leela Madison Love. Hannah Grace Butts, magna cum laude. Summer Grace Land, summa cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Robertson. Robin Elizabeth Savini. Jackson Daniel Weathers. Christopher Seth Rigsby, Cole Honors College. Abigail Catherine Halyard. Gavin L. Sandlin. Audra Nicole Woods. Jacob Michael Pearson. Ashton C.T. Anderson, cum laude. Kaylin Rebecca Quails, summa cum laude. Braxton Ryan Boyd, cum laude. Kaysen M. Billings. Dakota Jade Beeler. Katie Brooke Clemens, cum laude. Lachlan Jordan Brain. Blake Kendall Henriquez, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Page Blake. Carrie-Ann A. Crane, cum laude. Hope Kennedy Wagoner, summa cum laude. Kaylin Keandria Hawley, summa cum laude. Andrew David Conley, summa cum laude. Kayla Cherie Wright, cum laude. Brianna Anae Franks, cum laude. Madison Lee Salmon, cum laude. Macy Olivia Petrie, cum laude. Brittany Scott Brooks, magna cum laude. Kimberly Ellis Luquire, summa cum laude. Micah K. Page, cum laude. Aubrey Lee Taylor. Lauren Destiny Lilly. Sophie Mae Plowman. Felicia Marie Dempsey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me as we honor all these graduates with a well-deserved round of applause. And graduates, stand up and thank them for their support. Thank you all. If you'd be seated for just another few moments. These are happy days in the life of our university. Graduates, we commend you for your hard work, sacrifices, and the perseverance that have led you to the platform this afternoon. We're proud of you, and I want you to really hear that. We're very, very proud of you. You've conducted yourselves with grace, maturity, compassion as students here, and that makes UNA stand out in a very positive way. And we know that you'll continue to represent your alma mater well. As you leave this university to make your mark in the world, I have but one request, and that is take UNA with you wherever you go. Take this wonderful, beautiful, historically important, dynamic university carried in your heart wherever you go, and when you find fellow alumni, greet them with that wonderful Roar Lions and know that we truly send our very best wishes with you. I would like to thank Dr. Brian Smith, our deans, Dr. Doug Barrett, Dr. Tara Kirkman, Dr. Katie Kinney, and Dr. Ryan Zayak, Miss Barbie Terry, and Dr. Scott Infanger for their assistance with this ceremony. And we thank each of you in the audience for joining us to celebrate these graduates. I'd like for everyone to now please rise for the playing of the alma mater.
Graduates, congratulations. Now it is time for you to party, hopefully in the